Hello, ladies and gentlemen, crypto deep divers. Welcome back to Weekly Crypto. Today, I'm going to talk about Bitmain IPO as well as EOS Hardware wallet. I will also touch on some airdrops. In case you're new to the channel, just to remind everybody that we have some airdrops coming up. So ELastos Bit.game airdrop, I talked about that in my previous video. Also, we have an O3 Lab airdrop coming up. So this is on Neo platform. So I will put the link below, or you can check back my previous video how you can get this two airdrop. And before we get into that, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out the upcoming airdrop giveaway, hard fork or ICO. Also, you can follow me on Twitter as well. So let's get into it. So Bitmain is going to launch the IPO in Hong Kong Stock Exchange. And in case you don't know what is Bitmain, Bitmain is basically is one of the largest crypto Bitcoin mining company, and they own more than 50% of the hashing power. So let's look at it. So right now here, this is the mining pool for the Bitcoin. BTC, Bitmain also own BTC as well as 5 BTC and M-Pool. All this adding up almost over 50% of the Bitcoin mining hashing power. So they basically, very dominant in the Bitcoin mining market. So besides Bitcoin mining, they also do manufacture those ASIC mining equipment to the end user as well. So basically, they filing for an IPO, an initial public offering, potentially as high as 18 billion in this September at a market cap of 40 to 50 billion. And they're going to launch listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange in Q4 2018 or Q1 2019. And Bitmain, they closed a 1 billion IPO financing round on July 23rd at 15 billion valuation, nearly 2 times cryptocurrency exchange for Coinbase, which is valued as 8 billion. So they are more than 2 times valuation of Coinbase. And also 18 billion IPO sticker price, Bitmain basically surpassed Facebook as one of the largest public offering in history. Also, they have, for example, the profit, the Bitmain profit from 2016 to 2018. 2016 is only 100 million, and then 2017 is 1.1 billion, and Q1 2018 is 1.1 billion. So the estimate for 2018, the total profit will be 2 billion. So their profit is like skyrocketing. And also, as I mentioned earlier, they also, in case you don't know, Jay Han Wu is the founder of Bitmain, and they also have ASIC mining equipment that you can mine Bitcoin very efficiently. Besides mining Bitcoin, they also expanded to other cryptocurrency like Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Dash, or Ethereum. And also, they also one of the EOS block producer as well. So let's go to this quickly. So if you go to EOS tracker.io, so I type N-Pool. So this is EOS N-Pool. Basically, is owned by Bitmain. And right now they're at 44 position. They're still earning 231 EOS. And I think a few weeks back, they used to be like top 10 block producer. They're earning probably around 800 to 900 EOS. So they also want to expand to the EOS mining market as well. So they are pretty all over the place. So let's get back to the article quickly. So besides the earnings and all that, and also they also want to expand it to AI as well. And so an in-house artificial intelligence arm is predicted to generate probably 40% of the revenue in the next 5 years. And also Bitmain is betting on the neural network machine learning method that will heighten the processing capacity in graphics chips for cryptocurrency and non-cryptocurrency applications. So basically deep learning, accelerating card and intelligent server unit. I created a video about AI, artificial intelligence, probably a few weeks ago, and the AI learning is it can be exponential, and the AI, they can learn really fast. I mean, it's not like they learn very slowly. Their learning curve is like exponential, is very substantial. It's even faster than human. So you can check back my previous video about artificial intelligence. It's a pretty interesting video actually, and we already utilize a lot of AI. Also the computer chipset market, and I think in just Bitmain has already captured 8% of the domestic chip design market, where Huawei has taken almost 14 years just to achieve 70%. I think Bitmain is only 5 years company, and for the well-established company, it takes 14 years just to achieve 17% of the for the chipset market. So you can see their growth is like growing very fast for Bitmain. And let's talk about the hardware wallet for the EOS. So EOS, the hardware wallet, you probably I probably talked about that probably a few days ago. Cybergrass give out 100,000 bounty for the EOS hardware wallet. They have 2 finalists. So one of them is off-shift dev development. And let's take a look at this demo for the EOS hardware wallet. So here they click transaction, and then you can see the history of the transactions of the EOS, and then you click the balance, and then you can go to the CPU, you can stake your token, and also this is just a raw data thing. Let's go to, so you go to balance, and then you can also send EOS using the account name instead of using the long public address name. Public address, you can just send how many quantity you want to send, and then let me fall a little bit. It's a little bit slow. You can put a memo in there, and you can validate your transaction. And then you can here you can choose the ledger or Trezor, and then you can connect your ledger, and then you can after you connect your ledger, you can continue. Then this is very similar to Neon wallet. You can approve the transactions and all that, and then after that you can review, confirm, and send, and then you can finalize the transaction. So this is basically the overview of the new the hardware wallet. So it looks pretty cool to me. So today we are all, I mean, today the market cap is almost 200 million. I think before it's like 300 million, right? We lost substantial market cap, and everything seems to be like the price is so depressing. So unfortunately, we are still in the bear market right now. A lot of people, they're saying, we are still in the bull market. I mean, just face the reality. So the Bitcoin dominance is almost 50%, and we'll see how it goes. But at a certain point, maybe there reversal, but we don't know when. And don't forget, I talk about the Wall Street cheat sheet. And if you look at this, so every boom and bust cycle, they go through the market cycle. So which stage, what stage are we at right now? Are we in the panic stage? Are we in anger or depression or disbelief, or are we in capitulation stage? So please comment below what stage of are we at right now. That will be interesting. And so please comment below about the Bitmain. They are going to have the IPO launch in the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. My rationale is that if the cryptocurrency, because a lot of people are like giving up on crypto, they said, oh, they're going to lose, all the crypto will go to zero and all that. But the thing is, if things are go to zero and all that, people, those hedge fund will not invest in those Bitmain IPO and stuff like that. And also, I think Wall Street is is already in the market right now. They're trying to manipulate the market, and they probably want to get your cheap Bitcoin. They want to shake you out, and you're scared, and then they will get your cheap coin. And just be patient. And if you have 2 to 5 years horizon, you should not be upset by what's going on right now. I mean, we are all in this together, and you are one of the early adopters in the cryptocurrency market. And when you ask all the average Joe, for example, your friends, your coworker, and your neighbor, not that many people are investing in crypto right now. And the trend is cryptocurrency and blockchain technology is going to disrupt the entire banking industry. I think the financial institution, they probably afraid of blockchain, and they are right now, they probably invest in blockchain in order to avoid their existence, because if they don't invest in the technology, blockchain technology, they're going to be obsolete in the next 3 to 5 years. Just imagine, I talk about Populous, the invoice factoring services, probably a few in my previous video. So basically, invoice factoring is like account receivable, and right now Populous can also do that right now. So even an average Joe can invest in invoice factoring services. They don't have to go through the institution or the banking industry to sell their account receivable. And right now you can buy those account receivable directly from an individual investor. And also for the remittance industry, and people don't have to use the bank to wire money. They can just send a Bitcoin to another wallet, and then they can connect it to the local currency and then exchange to the fiat currency. So you don't need the remittance as well. So remittance and the invoice factoring is a multi-billion-dollar industry in the banking system. And also with the printing all this money, the quantitative easing after the financial crisis, and they're printing the money like as if there's no tomorrow. And for example, Bitcoin, they have no inflation. There's only 21 million Bitcoin existing. So once right now 70 million is already mined. By 2020, the mining difficulty will be getting more difficult. Right now is, I think, for every 15 minutes you can mine about 15 Bitcoin. But by 2020, you can only mine 7.5 because the mining difficulty will be getting more and more difficult, and more Bitcoin mine, and that means the demand will be higher. There's also a conspiracy talking about because of the IPO of the Bitmain. There's a conspiracy saying that they're going to trash the Bitcoin market, so they can or if they trash the Bitcoin market, the smaller miner will lose money, and then they will go bankrupt and out of business, and this will increase the competitive advantage of the big miners like Bitmain. And also Bitmain, after they raise money with their IPO, they will use that money to buy back your cheap cryptocurrency. I mean, this is one of the conspiracy that circulating around. And don't forget, in China, when the cost of mining Bitcoin is around $3,000, and look at in South Korea, it's 26,000. This is based on the average electricity rate per country. And in the US, just to mine one Bitcoin is around 4,700. In the UK, it's around 8,400. And let's see, in Poland it's 7,000. Romania is around 5,600. And I think some Asian country is very cheap. In Taiwan it's like 3,700. And let's see, I think I remember I saw something like 1,000 or 2,000. And I couldn't find it right now. But anyway, so the cost of mining in China is only 3,000, roughly 3,000. If they depress the price below 6,000 or below 4,000, a lot of Bitcoin miners will go out of business, and that will increase their competitive advantage in the market, and they can be more dominant. Right now, they already 50%. Bitmain is over 50% of the hashing power. If they depress the price, all this competitor go bankrupt, then they will increase their market share or the hashing power of the Bitcoin. So this is one of the conspiracy. They want to trash the market, and then they want the other competitor go out of business. Then after they raise money from the IPO, they're going to buy back all this cheap coin from the bankrupt miners or from the individuals who are scared, and then sell off their Bitcoin. So just be careful out there. Just be careful. I mean, if you have 2 to 5 years horizon, you shouldn't be afraid of this type of market. And the thing is, when you get to cryptocurrency market, you already anticipate like almost 50% correction or almost 90% correction. This is just one of the life cycle right now. So I mean, this is nothing new. It's just the life cycle, the market cycle of the market. So every market go through the boom and bust cycle. So that is what I'm trying to say. So anyway, if you find this video, also please comment below what stage are we at right now, and then do you think this is a conspiracy from Bitmain that they want to trash the market? And don't forget, only a handful of Bitcoin wallet hold majority of the Bitcoin. So this is subject to manipulation. So because of the right now the market cap is so small, so if there's only a handful of wallet can basically control the Bitcoin market basically. So please comment below what you think about the conspiracy, and also what do you think about the what stage are we at right now at this stage for the Bitcoin market cycle. If you find this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Also share with your friends, and this will help my ranking in my YouTube channel. And also I will continue to provide good quality video for you guys, and make sure you subscribe. You don't miss out the upcoming airdrop giveaway or ICO. Remember, crypto deep divers, we the people take control of our money. Stay wise, stay safe, peace. I'm not a financial advisor. Please use your due diligence if you invest your money. Investing in ICO or cryptocurrency has inherent risk. Please use your due diligence.